Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is August 31st, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at this market, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading lower by 2.5 points. Right now, they're trading at 21.72 and 3/4 per contract. So all in all, futures are trickling down a little bit. Volume is expected to be lighter today. We've seen volume pretty light all week long, but as you know, we have the Labor Day holiday coming up on Monday, and this is really the last week where traders take some time off. They head to the beach. They have their final summer weekend planned, and again, volume trends generally are very, very light the week before the Labor Day holiday. So we'll see how today plays out. Now, we do have some stocks in the news, and that's where we're going to put our focus. First one we're going to look at today is Palo Alto Networks, cybersecurity. Stock right now is trading at 136.50, closed at 143.45. So this is a pretty good haircut. Company reported earnings yesterday after the closing bell. Stock is trading down sharply. We're going to look at this one once the opening bell rings. I have some levels here, but they're not... Well, we'll look at them and we'll see how they play out. We'll see how the stock gets into the levels. If it gets in there with the right type of pattern, we'll have a play on Palo Alto Networks. So that will be on our radar today. Right now, right off the bat, what I'm seeing is the first little minor support level on a Pierce of 133. We almost got there in the pre-market this morning. You got to 133.10. So we'll look at that level. We'll see how it looks when we get there, if we get there again. Next up, we're going to take a look at H&R Block. I believe they had earnings as well. Company right now is trading at $22.77. It closed at $24.20. So this is a pretty decent little decline. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. The most recent low in H&R Block occurred in May, and that was around $19.18. So there will be double bottom support there should the stock trade down to that level. I'm not sure we're going to see that. I think the stock probably tries to stabilize somewhere in this area, maybe down to around the 21.75 level, but very, very hard to see if it would break through the lows from May. I'm not really expecting that right now. Let's take a look at Bob Evans. BOBE is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $40.50. Closed at $39.03 yesterday. So this is a nice little uptick for Bob Evans. Believe it or not, though, you're going to run into the 20-period moving average, or the 20-day moving average, I should say, around 41.50. So it's going to be very difficult for the stock to get much above there. Watch anywhere from 41.50 to 41.80. Pretty good intraday resistance, at least for a little while. So again, I'm not seeing Bob Evans really soar that much from where it's currently trading, but we will keep an eye on it once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Bhp Billiton. I'm not sure of the news here, but the stock is getting hit a little bit. Closed at $31.49 this morning. It is trading at $30.64. So decent little dip here. If the stock gets down to around 29 bucks, I do think there is support for an intraday scalp bounce at that level. So again, there is support for an intraday scalp bounce at 29.15. Next up, we're going to take a look here at Hain Celestial. Now, this stock has really been under pressure for quite a while, and it is still under pressure this morning. I ultimately think the stock is going to go lower. It is traded down to around the 35.86 level, and then you bounced up to 36.50. I would not rule out Hain Celestial testing the 35.70 area today. So again, keep that on the radar. If you're aggressive, that might be a place where you could look to get in on the long side. 35.70, 35.50, somewhere in there for Hain Celestial. Next up, I want to talk about some upgrades and downgrades since it is a little bit of a slower day. PNC was upgraded today, PNC Financial, so keep that on the radar. Stock right now not really making any move, but it did receive an upgrade today. On the downgrade side, Dollar General, ticker symbol is DG. This received a downgrade. Stock right now is trading at 75.50, closed at 75.65. I don't think this is going a whole lot lower than 74. So again, I love stocks that are down and receive downgrades like Dollar General. That usually tells me we're getting close to a low or a tradable low. So again, We'll be watching Dollar General once the opening bell rings. I see Sina Corp, which is a Chinese ADR, trading higher this morning. Stock is trading at 78.50, closed at 75.48. This is overbought on every metric, so be very, very careful here. I think this was an upgrade. All right, let's take a look at the gold market. Gold is trading down $6 today. So if you take a look at the GLD, you're going to see that is slipping and trading a bit lower. Right now, around this 124, 124.50 area, there is a little minor support, and there's more support around 123.50. So GLD trading lower this morning. When the GLD is down, generally the dollar is higher, and that certainly is the case today. So dollar is catching a pretty good bid, trading above 96. That is putting pressure on gold. Now for crude oil, we have crude oil trading down as well, down 47 cents to $45.88 a barrel. If you take a look at USO, USO is a good oil ETF. You're going to notice that that is trading around 1061, closed at 1073. That is reflecting the 50-cent downtick that crude oil is having. So again, oil under a little bit of pressure, gold under a little bit of pressure, dollar is higher, markets are down 2 3/4 points on the futures. We're going to leave it there, short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading session. If you want to come over and trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. You get to see everything that we're doing live time. And again, it's a great experience. Great traders seem to like it. And it's a real good format for everyone to learn as well. So with that being said, everybody have a great session, and we'll see you on the charts.